came to our Little River Campground. Our campsite is kind of like in the corner, further away from everybody. Got checked in. Well, I mean, further away, but like we still got neighbors pretty close to us, some RVs. The tent is set up. We're doing a bit of a half coverage action here just so we still can catch some sun and enjoyment, but also have a little bit of the privacy. We also dumped everything from our car on the table because it started to get messy and we're just day 2 in. So we're trying to rearrange some things, and since we're in the bear country now, we should be more careful with our food and where we store everything. I'm gonna take a quick shower now and then do a little tour of the campground just to check it out for myself and then show you guys as well what's out here. But it is beautiful. The trees are blooming and you can see the Great Smokies around, which is pretty amazing. Shower is done. It was very good. The amenities here are pretty cool. They have like these single user pods with the bathroom sink and the shower, which after a long drive and checking out different places is a very needed thing. One of my favorite things about the campground right now is the amount of blossoming trees and just the smell of the bloom and the flowers. Right over here, just a couple minute stroll, is the office where we checked in. You can also get like souvenirs here, firewood, and right next door to that is the river. Quite a few people fishing all around the river. See, the water's very clear. You could probably dip your feet if you wanted to, but I just showered, so I feel quite refreshed already. But you can see quite a lot of people are fishing over there under the bridge, right that way, and a couple right here. So these are the rentals. There's like a playground, and right behind, which is a little bit hard to see, but the Smokies are all over there. We are in the bear country, so they have a separate location for washing dishes just to make sure there's no food leftovers in the campground. And there's several sinks there. Everything is created for your convenience, as well as this dining table. Once your mom takes a shower, we're gonna start making some dinner. We'll break our fast around 7:40 tonight and get some water, get some food in us, and then we probably want to go check out any ice cream spots around because today's just screaming summer. What else helps you feel like a good summer day than ice cream? I'm cutting up some potatoes right now. We're gonna do the same thing as we did last night with your mom. We split one potato between the two of us and then had a secondary option for each one because of the dietary preferences and restrictions. We kind of find that that works well for us. So we're gonna do the second potato today and then do the same thing. She's gonna add her meat that she's able to eat, and then I'll add my turkey meat. And then after that, I believe she's gonna try out some pad thai. Actually, no, just Thai curry from Good to Go, same brand I tried out yesterday. I think she's pretty excited about it, but we'll see what her real opinion is on the meal. But yeah, and then I'll probably just do another wrap with, I'm not sure, tuna maybe. Once I'm done with these potatoes, we'll probably start the fire. Actually, for that, we need to go buy some firewood. And your mom's coming back now, so well, one of us can go take care of that. How's the shower? Nice? Feel good? Yeah. Good. I was a little worried about getting my hair wet.
No, it dried up fast.
I know, it's like I just did a little walk through it, plus I brushed it out, but it feels like it's getting drier faster. The potatoes are pre-made. I just cut them up, put some sunflower oil, then black pepper and salt, and then here's my or your mom's, and then here's the other set of potatoes. I have these turkey sticks, smoked sausage turkey sticks, and I think I'm just gonna throw a couple of them in here for the extra flavor. Isn't it crazy that we can like casually see the Smokies? Okay, gotta zip my pants up because it's getting a little bit cooler, and whenever starting a fire, I kind of like to have a little extra layers just in case any sparks fly out or something. So for the fire, I don't know if you can see, but let's see. I'm a bit maybe tilted, but bear with me. Yeah, Mom went to grab an iced Coke or Dr. Pepper from the gas station just because it's been a bit warm and we wanted to get some cold drink in us. I'm gonna use lint from the dryers. Actually, it's really nice if you live in the dorm. You have plenty of dryers to check for lint and you won't have to spend too much time collecting it. But a couple mosquitoes out here. I'm gonna have some twigs out here and start the fire with that. But the wood that we were able to gather around the campsite does seem a little damp, so it might be a smoky night in the Smokies. No pun intended, but just gonna start adding little pieces of wood, gradually increasing the size to maintain the fire. The fire's burning, potatoes are inside, and yeah, Mom brought the ice cold dyed Dr. Pepper. I don't think it can get much better than this, but we'll try again tomorrow and the day after that, and so on. But that was very philosophical.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the fact, to be honest.
But yeah, so potatoes are getting ready. My fresh cucumbers are over there. We got some goldfish. Man, life is good. So, as I said, I'm adding a couple turkey links, turkey sticks to my potatoes just for that extra juices and flavor. So, I think 3 will be good. But yeah, I'll fold it back inside here and throw it back in the fire. I guess on the coals a little. Tastes really good. And then turkey sticks definitely add a bit more of a flavor to the potatoes for sure. But I'm gonna enjoy my potatoes. I also have like a bag of trail mix, a bag of goldfish, some fruit snacks, apples. So I'm gonna try to have a little bit of everything to make up for the day of not eating. So I'll talk to you once I enjoy this meal. I'm in the tent already. Yesterday I woke up on my sleeping pad and it felt a little bit deflated, which is unusual because this is a newer pad. The likelihood of me popping the pad was pretty small, but I was still confused and I was repumping it right now and I did realize that once I take the pump sack off, it like if I pull it aggressively too off, it takes the out valve, the one that releases air, and it pushes it up just a little bit. So that's my theory on why it was a bit deflated. I'm hoping tonight is a different story since I double checked and made sure that was not the case. I got my pillow too. I really like it. I do like to keep this one, just hit myself in the face. I do like to keep this one a little bit deflated for extra comfort. And one important thing, as always, I would like to braid my hair because in the morning I wake up with it all tangled up, so gotta make sure that's not the case. Today has been a great day and I'm truly grateful for the opportunities come on this road trip. So, and your mom's getting closer to the tent, I will stop talking and get to sleeping. I got my sleeping bag. It's gonna be definitely a toasty night because it's forecasted to be around 52 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 12 degrees Celsius as the coldest temperature. My bag is rated for 20 Fahrenheit and -6 Celsius. So I really like this one feature about the bag. You can probably see there is a zipper in the middle right here and then here, and it like unzips into a wider, more rectangular bag. And I think the difference in temperature is about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. So like unzipping it makes it cooler, and then zipping it up makes it a warmer bag. So I'm excited. My arms are probably gonna stay out, just to regulate the temperature. And although I was excited to try out my down booties. I don't really think it's quite the weather for them, because yesterday I did. And I did end up taking them off in the middle of the night because it was too hot. I'm excited for a good night of sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's about 7:13, and today was a decent night. It's gotten pretty windy throughout the night, and the tent was shaking up a bit, waking us up, but overall it was all right. So I'm gonna get up and just get ready for the day and head to our next adventure. Here's the aftermath of the night. Looks like both of our chairs got knocked over by the wind. I'm glad it's just the chairs and nothing serious. But, waking up, looking at some trees above us, I'm glad no branches are flying off. The sunrise is absolutely gorgeous. The bright oranges and pinks are definitely a highlight of this morning. It's really nice to be able to sit next to the water and just hear the sounds of nature, hear birds, and be so close to it all. I'm really enjoying the moment. It was quite windy last night, and just walking through the campground, I could tell that there were a bunch of things that got knocked over and blown away. It doesn't change the fact that today was a good night and morning. After every storm, there's always a beautiful moment. We are on our way to horseback riding this morning. We wanted to stop by this beautiful creek and show you around the view, but also the most important part is we got the Great Smoky Mountains National Park sign. We're super excited to be here. The morning is beautiful, the weather is amazing, and we're very thankful for this day again. Well, quick update, not something that we were hoping for, but something that we'll have to deal with. They got the bad weather warning and canceled the rides for today and tomorrow. It was pretty last minute. The lady, once we pulled up, the lady was just collecting the phone numbers to call people about their tours. But at least we are able to come look at the horses a little bit and just check them out, see how beautiful they are, and yeah. So we'll try to catch them out on the pasture as well. Even though the horseback riding was canceled for the day, we're not getting discouraged. We talked to the worker, Debbie, at the stables and asked if we could see the horses up close, and she recommended we start on the Cades Cove Scenic, which is a one-way loop with beautiful, you know, views to check out and wildlife. So we are pulled off to the side of the road, and you can see the horses over there. We're gonna try to use the sound of the wrapper of the peanut butter crackers that Debbie gave us to attract the horses, and then we can even feed them, she said. Also, we realized that we have a couple apples in the car, so maybe we can use those as well to feed the horses. So let's try it. Oh my god. Okay. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Do you want an apple? Okay, well, okay, ready? There we go. Nice. Are you thanking me? Oh my gosh, that's scary.
That's the thing is, breaking an animal
Yeah,
is 90% earning their trust.
yeah,
Once they trust you, the battle's over.
yeah.
I've been breaking and training horses since I was 13. I'm 42.
No way.
Yes.
I believe the one right here in the middle is 22 years old. We just chatted with DJ. He works here, and he was telling us lots of cool facts about different horses and their character. So I believe this horse is around 22, and it's funny because the horse is older than I am. I'll be 22 in August, but I think it's kind of crazy how different and unique each horse is with its own personality. And we learned a lot of cool facts like their ears. If they're sticking up, it's normal state. If they put them back like that, it kind of, or like that, there you go. It means that they're kind of getting a little feisty. And they do it because in the wild, if horses fight, they don't want to get their ears ripped off. So they like push them against their head. So it's a good sign to know when to step away from the horse and not necessarily be too close up in its face so something's uncomfortable for it. But also learned about a pressure point up top here on the head that if you rub it, it calms them down. There you go. So appreciate all the chats we had with DJ and all the helpful information he taught us about the horses. We just finished the Cades Cove Scenic Loop. It was absolutely gorgeous. Got to see some wildlife, got to see beautiful views, and pulled over a couple times just to take in the moment, sit in a peaceful, quiet, beautiful place. We also stopped at the visitor center about halfway through the loop, talked about campgrounds around here because of the bad weather we're about to get, high winds, snow, rain. Our original plan was to hike up Gregory Ridge Trail to get to the Gregory Bald Mountain, but unfortunately with the bad weather, it's going to be snowing, raining, and really strong winds up to like 60 miles an hour gusts. So we got a recommendation from one of the park rangers to look at different campgrounds at a lower elevation, and I think the plan right now is to go to exit Cades Cove and go to Townsend, fill up the gas, repack our bags, call the backcountry office. Hopefully we are able to get our permit changed from the campground 13 next to the Gregory Bald Mountain to campground 18, I believe, right? Yeah, campground 18, which is about 10-minute drive from Townsend, honestly, and then 2.5-mile hike to the campground. It should be lower elevation, but it is still expected to rain and be a bit windy. So we have rain gear, we have, things prepared, but, Mother Nature, you can't really predict or be 100% sure of everything, of your gear, of, things. So we're going to be pretty careful, going to try to make it work, and most importantly, be safe, because we're here to do a fun trip, not anything crazy that is going to have negative consequences for us. Oh, by the way, we got some ice cream. We decided to reward ourselves with ice cream, and it's pretty good. We're having a time of our life.